Hello, Room of Requirement and Shell Cottage. This is DumbleDorkus. This is going to be a practice video for me, but I thought we should try a new format here. Usually I'm just doing screen recordings, and this is actually a computer recording, so we'll give it a try, see how it goes. Let's talk about hitting Titans. So the first thing, I'm going to just go over a couple of real quick topics, and then we'll go into maybe a different video for how to read boards, hit the Titan, stun, be aggressive, non-aggressive, that type of thing. So the first, there are certainly heroes in the game that are more Titan-y heroes. And what I like to do, and I think most players at this point realize that good Titan scores are all about tile damage. A sniper isn't going to be a great Titan hero. Liana, not considered a Titan hero. She's okay. She can fill in for a decent attack, but her snipe isn't going to be what's getting you scores in the hundreds of thousands. What we're looking for is basically 2 ups and 2 downs. So that means 2 attack boosters, and they have to stack, and 2 defense debuffers or defense down heroes, and they should stack as well. For defense down, that's probably the easier one. It just means a regular defense down type, and there are several, notably Wilbur, and I'll go into a minute why Wilbur is such a great Titan hero. And then also notable there are Athena and Brienne costume, who do not just a standard set percentage defense down, but they do a defense down that increases in the downness, increases in how its percentage over time. And that can be very, very helpful. I do use Brienne costume on blue Titans, and I bring a revive scroll in case she gets hit, because she'll get one-shotted, but she can do massive amounts of defense down paired with another hero. And then elemental defense downs, I'll actually name them here. There's not too many from the game. Guardian Falcon, King Arthur, Frida, Nordri, Evelyn. I am missing one here. It is Almer. He is a Season 3 hero. I don't know if he was released when I made this chart originally. Sorry about that. So Almer is a green defense down. Guardian Jackal and Guardian Panther. You might have heard me say Guardian a lot. 3 of these heroes are in the Guardians of Teltok portal. So that is one of the best portals to summon at if you would like an elemental defense down hero. And this elemental defense down idea is applicable in Titans. It's actually really useful for raids too. So you'll find if you get a general defense down on all heroes and then like a Jackal followed by a Sniper, I mean, that hero's gone. So these elemental defense downs are important for the whole game. I would definitely recommend summoning in the Teltok, Guardians of Teltok portal if you don't have at least the 4 stars, which are Falcon and Jackal. And then Season 3, Almer, is a great one to have as well. And those are the most accessible elemental defense downs. I still don't have a 5-star blue defense down, for instance. So I've been looking to get King Arthur for a while, and I'll next month I'll look for getting Frida in the Atlantis portal. Hope to, but not guaranteed. And so I do use the 3-star. I'll always pull in a 3-star to get that effect, even if it is not, if I've got a 5-star, I might have Magni that I'm replacing with a 3-star Nordri, but I can get higher scores with Nordri in because he is providing that stacked defense down. And then on the upside, so we went over 2 downs, 2 ups. There's a lot of standard attack boosters like Bold Tusk, Kirill, some of the other ones. Rygard costume is a great one. And then there are other Berserk attack boosters. That's like Black Knight. Let's see. Yeah, Brienne is in there. Sorry, this text is overlaid here. And then there's the attack stackers. We'll call them. They're attack multipliers. There's only 4 in the whole game, and there aren't red ones or purple ones yet. So Miki is generally considered the best attack multiplier, and he also silences the Titan's special for 4 turns. So it's a great hero to have for almost all Titans. You might even use him on a weak color Titan, so you might bring him against blues or even a green Titan, depending on who else you have. So a Tarlac does a pretty good non-missing attack stack as well. And he also provides a little bit of healing over time, which can be quite useful for the Titans. And then Wukong and Ranvier are very similar. Ranvier is considered the slightly faster and a slightly more damage 5-star version of Wukong. But both of these provide a simultaneous attack boost with chance of miss. And I'll just open Ranvier's card here. So you can see this Mystic's Virtue. He is slightly faster. He does some sniping damage lightly. He gets an attack stack with negative 35% accuracy that only applies basically for Titans and limited raid situations. But he also has his passive that resists poison, and that's useful because a lot of the Titans in this in purple provide poison too. So yes, he is an upgrade over Wukong for Titans, but he misses a little bit more, and that can be really, really frustrating on the high-level Titans. So yeah, Wukong, definitely use Wukong if that's your only option. Probably on almost all color Titans, including yellow, which is the weak color, because he will amplify beyond what adding another hero in the strong color could. So even on a purple team, especially if you don't have Panther, you'd probably use like Ryger Costume, Tibertus, or Cheshire Cat, and Wukong, plus some other combination of strong purple hitters that you might have. So let's actually go through the teams that I would use, and I do have a team for Titan of the day, and this is useful because if you've seen Titans, they always default to the last team you used. So if you just save one roster slot for your Titan team, that's most common. This is my purple Titan team. No, it's not. Gull and Bursty is kind of an odd one. Sometimes that's a more conservative approach for me because what I usually use is June. So June blinds a Titan and it misses sometimes. That can be useful, and he also has a much higher attack than Gull and Bursty did. So 2 ups and 2 downs. Let's go through it. Wilbur, as I mentioned, he is a great Titan hero on a lot of different colors because if you haven't read his special card, your team shares damage for 4 turns. Your team's defense is 63% higher for everyone. The Titans' defense is 44% down, and all enemies share damage too, which isn't great for raids, but for Titans it doesn't matter. There's only one enemy to share damage with, so the Titan just has negative 44% defense. So he is helping your team stay alive and all at the same level, because what you'll find is those Titan snipes, or the Titan just slash hits, do a ton of damage. So if you don't fire Wilbur off right away in the beginning of the battle, one hero is going to die off much faster than the other. And as soon as you kind of lose your team synergy, your score drops. So I usually like to get Wilbur going before the Titan even has a chance to slash hit me when he's in. And then the second defense down is Guardian Jackal. So this is an awesome hero. I've maxed him, no regrets. I use him raiding. I use him definitely on Purple Titans. Fantastic sniper, very fast. Just huge attack stat for a 4-star. So those are 2 downs. I do have 2 downs. You'll notice I have got Ranvier. So if you don't have Ranvier, Wukong is a great yellow to bring to Purple Titans. Otherwise, just bring other yellows. And then I've got 2 slots for just kind of high damage heroes, and June helps save my team too because it can blind the Titan. It would be preferable if I know sometimes if I'm more conservative, I'll take out Poseidon or June. I'll stick in a healer, like a Vivica would be a good choice healer because it can cleanse. Some of these Purple Titans have poison. Otherwise, I don't have attack booster. I don't have that standard attack boost. So what I do in that case is I fill in with an item. So you can do bear banners. You can do a Titan banner in place of a bear banner if you wanted to do that, or you can do the dragon banner. So I don't like the dragon banner for this team because that is going to overwrite my 63% boost from Wilbur. So I don't want to get rid of that if I have that, and I'm trying to keep Wilbur on all the time so my team isn't dying. So yep, usually I'm using just a banner to fill in for my regular attack up. And then I said I wasn't going to go into playstyle, but man, tornadoes are my expensive Titan item of choice because if I don't like my initial board, I'm just going to go ahead and scramble it, and all my heroes get mana, 40% mana, and I have some extra chance of hitting that weak spot on the Titan. So I don't need to hit necessarily 3 tiles right up the middle if 2 of them on the tornado hit. So it's a really, really useful item, and if I use it, I'll probably use it early in the match to kind of look at my first board. If I don't like the board, throw a tornado, and maybe I get a great board out of that, or maybe I at least get to buy a turn and mana up some of my heroes so I'm not burning through my potions, my mana potions. So that is going to be what my purple teams look like. Again, if you don't have these heroes, then look at other items or other heroes in this list. See if you have any of these. Mana control is always very useful because that Titan special usually takes a lot of time off the clock. So the fewer times that Titan can fire, the more tile damage you're going to get because it's time is money. Let's go over different types of teams. So for a yellow team, this is probably my weakest color. I'm going to start with Panther. That's a tricky one to get. I'm actually not going to start with Panther. Rygard costume for the 1-up. And there's my elemental defense down. A lot of times you can put in Tibertus, but don't put in costume Tibertus. Because take a look at the, the descriptions. So he deals damage. The special damage doesn't matter too much. But enemies get negative 34% defense for 4 turns. But uncostumed, they get negative 30% for 6 turns. So I would definitely go ahead and use regular Tibertus over costume Tibertus in this case. And then you're going to want your stacking attack booster. So you could use Wukong. I'm lucky I don't have Tarlak, but I do have Miki. And I think you take Miki in this case anyway. But typically, actually, what I do here is I go ahead and use Wilbur and Ursena. And Ursena, if that Titan special goes off, she has a reflect, so it'll actually act like a repost, and all that damage, as well as the special effect, will go back on the Titan. And yellow Titans often have blind, so she basically, if she fires before that Titan special, she'll do a bunch of damage to the Titan as well as blind it. So that's kind of like June in my last team, right? And then I'll go into troops in a second too, but I'd mess around with my troops here. That's not the troops I'd use. So that's my yellow Titan team. Let's see, green Titan team. So I just took out the core Wilbur again. I'm actually going to put in, I've been using Gravemaker. I'm not sure if he's always the best choice. Santa could be another good defense down hero. I just prefer Wilbur. I think there's, pros and cons. My 1-up for Bold Tusk. If I don't use Gravemaker, I actually use Scarlet. I know it's a 4-star, but her attack stat is insane. And she can do, it's higher than Gravemaker's. Let's see, who else do I use in reds? So Gravemaker, he does do that elemental link, which is 5% attack and 5% defense, so that's useful. Miki. And again, he is weak color there. Let's see. And then, Falcon. So this is my green Titan team. And pay no attention to troops. I'd probably mess around with that. So again, 1 defense down, 2 defense downs, 1 attack up, just high damage, and he does do an extra 5% elemental link boost as his special 5% attack and 5% defense for all of the reds, and then Miki for my special damage booster. And then I would not do a bear banner here. I'd do more mana potions or something like that. So green, let's go for, what about red Titans? So red Titans, I'm going to want blue heroes. I use Ariel. Kirill is probably a better choice, honestly, but I have her max emblem, so she does more damage. Obviously Miki is going to be in. Asarnia is going to do my defense down. Her defense down is 10% more than Grimm's, which is why I use her instead of Grimm. Even though she's slow, I can use mana potions to bring her up. This is more useful to sort by element. Sorry, it's going to take forever. I probably do use Magni and then Nordri for my elemental defense. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Jot. So we didn't go into this category too, but Jot and Ratatosker, who's green, they do this special thing with the board, alters the power of ice shields on the board for plus 64% attack on offense. So that basically is another type of stacking attack boost. And there's only 2 colors for right now. I think they're going to fill in the rest of the colors next year or in coming years. So blue and green are the only heroes that you have to consider this for right now. And then wherever Nordri is, and I wish I could search by name because he's going to be at the bottom of the blues. Again, if you have a better choice, use a better choice. I don't, so he's a 3-star. Oh gosh, where is he? I scrolled past him, didn't I? There he is. That is my red team. And then again, Nordri, I'm always worried about losing him. So what I'm going to do is I will bring a bear banner or some type of banner. And no, what I'll bring for the greens do attack reduction. So I will probably do, and I don't have any defense boosters, so I'll probably do like a dragon banner for them and a revive scroll for Nordri in case he dies. So that'll be like my items there. Okay, and last but not least, for blue Titans, I'm going to want a green team. So, yeah, Albi is not a good Titan hero, honestly. I just have him in there because it's used to using him. Actually, what I'm going to do, and I play with these a little bit too. I don't always use the same team, but it's close to the same team. The cores, 2 ups and 2 downs still applies. Last slot's going to be Miki. Oop. That'd be terrible. You know what? Evelyn. 2 healers, so I'm probably not going to die. I do have Almer, but I have Evelyn. Yeah, Miki. Miki. A little slow. There he is. Titan Master. And then this lot will be Evelyn. So again, I have 2 downs, and I picked Buddy. I do use Buddy. This isn't the team that I mentioned earlier that can do massive aggressive damage. That's my more conservative Titan team. And he can shield Lady of the Lake's minions a little bit. So Lady of the Lake is cool because it really, even after you keep hitting the Titan, it doesn't get a chance to use its special as long as there's 1 minion alive. So it'll slash hit, but it hits randomly. So, yeah, there we go. This is more of the team. And again, revive scrolls because I'm using a 3-star. So this is kind of my my blue Titan team. And I said Ratatosker is like Jot. He does enhance shield. I call him shields tile boost. So he's a stacking attack up. I do not have a regular attack up, so I'm going to bring Titan or bear banners or dragon banners to get that normal attack up, stacking attack up, 1 defense down, 2 defense down, and all set. And so, okay, and I already went a lot through items, but there's aggressive items and conservative items. And the aggressive items, Tornado, mana potions, attack banners, and then the 2 high price items, Scroll of Alteration, which are change a bunch of scrolls to be in your favor, and Valkyrie's Bane, which if you don't have a defense down hero, that can replace that. And then conservative items, so keeping your team alive with revive scrolls, time stops can be quite useful, arrows, bombs, axes, and antidotes to get rid of whatever the Titan's applying on you. Well, guys, thanks for your time, and hope that was useful.